I'm really realizing that I hate being an adult. What is going on, everybody? My name is Brianna, aka Disturbriana. Thank you guys for tuning back in, although I have not posted anything for a whole month. Now, I apologize about that. I actually think it's been more than a month. If there's one word I can think about to sum up all of this, the word is life. Literally, life. And life is making me realize that I hate being an adult. A lot of responsibilities, obviously. I knew this coming into this, and I'm starting to think why, you know, my generation, when we were younger, we were such in a rush to be an adult. I don't know why we was in a rush now, because this is getting on my nerves, seriously. So the reason of this video is I'm coming to y'all with like a life update. I'm gonna keep it real brief. I'm not going to really drag anything out. I know I tend to do that sometimes, but I'm not gonna do that. First, let me start off with school. School is probably the #1 reason why I haven't really been vlogging like that. Although I take one class at a time, this one class that I literally just finished up last week was kicking my ass. Like, it was in database design, and mind you, that's something that I love to do, but relearning everything all over again was just, you know, a lot. And a lot to the point where my professor, she wasn't horrible, but she wasn't really that helpful. So I literally had to self-teach myself everything. And right now, I'm waiting to figure out if I got an A for the semester or a B for the semester, because I'm like borderline. So with the last 2 assignments I turned in, I don't know if I'm going to be an A or a B. If I'm an A, that would be great, because that would mean that I have 3 A's so far and I have a 4.0. Now, if I had a B, it's not horrible, but I would like to not get that because I got 2 A's so far. So that's that. Another reason why I haven't really been vlogging like that is because I've been having a lot of low energy, lack of energy, negative energy, for a couple different reasons. So one of them being just, you know, watching the news or watching the news on social media outlets about, you know, random bombings, church bombings, and people being cruel in the world. It's just upsetting, and it's like, I try not to repost that stuff because it makes me sad. And it's not that I don't want to, you know, get the word out. Because there is some stuff I repost, but at the same time, it's like, do I help by getting the word out? Do I not help by getting the word out? Because news like that is kind of like traumatizing, especially when it affects a bunch of people at one time, like the mosque and the, what was it, the mosque and something else. Something happened not too long after the mosque, close to Easter, where another church was bombed. Like, that stuff was just making me sad. And I think what I heard recently, like, it was a shooting at a college campus. Like, who, like, seriously, like, who? I'm speechless, because to realize and to have always realized that people don't have no lives and likes to take others is just damn right disgusting. And I just realized that my collar wasn't fixed on here. So yeah, so that's that. And then another thing was, when I was supposed to give y'all something about a month ago, it was kind of like a high and then a low. So basically, around that time, the Millennium Tour concert was in Philly, and I was excited, and I had footage for it. I still have footage for it. And I mean, because it's a month later, I don't know if I'm going to really post it. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, so I went to the tour, and well, the concert in Philly, and it was awesome. Nobody was late. Nobody really had any major mess ups. I think one of the Yin Yang twins, I think his mic might have been messed up. And then Mario said it probably started a little bit too early and I don't think he was ready yet, but like it was something in a performer's eyes I could tell, but I don't think anybody else really paid that any mind. Raspy ain't have any meltdowns. Like, I was excited. I think everybody did good. It was one of the happiest days of my life. I went with my cousin Brianna and we had a ball. We had a ball. It was a lot of other people I knew that went, but I didn't get to see them. But that was fun. But what wasn't fun was what happened the next day. And as you all know, the concert was March 30th. And the next day, March 31st, Nipsey Hussle was killed in front of his clothing store. Now, if you don't know who Nipsey Hussle is, he is a rapper from the West Coast. He was a rapper, a philanthropist, an entrepreneur, an activist. I think if he was still living, he would have grown more into acting. Believe it or not, he was a tech nerd. He liked technology, which was one of the things I liked about him. He built his own computer when he was younger. Like, that's awesome to know that somebody who grew up being a Crip, grew up with a lot of gang violence and stuff like that in the West Coast, was so into computers. So into it that he created a STEM program called Vector 9. So that was, you know, pretty awesome of him. To know that he was gunned down the way he was gunned down by, I think the guy was another Crip, it's devastating. It's very sad that, how do I explain this? He tried so hard to make sure that everybody in his community felt wanted and felt needed. That store could have been in Beverly Hills or something like that, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted to have it in his hometown, his home city, his home area of Crenshaw and Slauson. So it's like, why would you take him away? He was helping so many people. He was giving jobs to convicts that was getting out of jail and couldn't get a job anywhere else. He was helping the kids. He was a family man within his own family. He put everybody on. He had no shame in flaunting Lauren London around, and I already love her by herself. So seeing them together was just beautiful. I was looking forward to this Dr. Sebi documentary because I'm a huge Left Eye fan and she worked with Dr. Sebi a lot. So I was excited for what Nipsey was going to bring to the table. But now Nick Cannon's going to finish the documentary, so let's protect him by all means. Real quick backstory, I learned about Nipsey Hussle back in 2007. He was in a movie called I Tried that starred Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, and I'm a huge Bone Thugs-n-Harmony fan. Their current manager, who has been their manager for so many years, was Nipsey's manager at one point. So that's how he got in the movie. And yeah, that was back in 2007. I was 13. I told my parents to get me the DVD because I said so. And yeah, that's how I learned about him. And I listened to him throughout the years, but I was more of a fan of his business antics. His lyrics was dope though. I'm not even going fraud, but I was more of supporting his business antics and why the marathon method was always a part of his plan. And it just sucks that he got taken away like that. So his memorial, which was streamed, it was great. It was a mixture of everybody. It was a mixture of pastors to celebrities to actual Crips. Like, I don't think I understand how the LA streets were flooded. Like, go and research Nipsey Hussle's memorial and find clips and stuff. They did the 25-mile, kind of his last victory lap, hence the name of his debut album. He had a bunch of mixtapes before that. If you go look at those clips and everybody crowded around his store, or just crowded around LA in general, it was crazy, in a beautiful way. So rest in peace to him. I can't believe it's been a month already, but It seems that everybody's getting through it, although there are some people that still grieving, as they should. This was our generation's Tupac, so why not? So rest in peace to him. And shout out to Crayola for creating Nipsey Blue too. They did it at the right time. Another thing is, for me, I just feel like, I guess I'm at a point where I need stuff to happen right now, and I've had this conversation with a few different people as far as being a millennial. Everybody who is a millennial wants everything to happen right now, right now, right now. This past weekend, I came to the realization that I'm one of them. And I don't like the fact that I'm one of them, because I'm somebody that typically don't like to rush things, but I'm noticing that it's coming out, whether it's with work, whether it's with school, whether it's with my personal life, like family and relationships, definitely relationship. I'm starting to notice that's coming out, and it's not really a good feeling. Yeah, and so I'm trying to figure out how to change that without changing myself, because there are things that I'm urging for and urging to do. I'm not saying that taking your time is a bad thing, but I think I'm at the point of my life where I felt that I was too settled with some things, but I think the way I'm going about it is too, I was about to say too fast, but kind of in the realm of that, I think I'm pushing it a little too much. So I'm trying to learn how to tone it down a little bit so that I can actually look at what I'm doing and make sure it's the correct steps. One of those things is buying a house, getting the appropriate home ownership hours and financial education hours, learning all the steps that I need to be cautious of when I'm making this process or doing this process. School is definitely a part of that. Making sure I can graduate next year. I would like for a house to be my graduation gift to myself, really. Getting a master's degree in information technology. New job, that's what y'all don't know about. I transitioned jobs about a month ago. So I went from a behavioral health company to a well-known hospital in Philadelphia. The hospital that I was born at. So I'm super duper psyched about that. I'm also a patient there, one of their departments, so it all comes full circle. So I'm getting used to that still, and then trying to still get my own business in order. As y'all know, I like designing websites, so I'm still trying to get all of that stuff together, and still enjoying my newborn nephew. So he's about to be 3 months. So he is so cute, and he loves everybody, but he's a crybaby at the same time. But what I will say is that it's been less crying, and I like that. He smiles a lot more, and I love that. So still trying to fit in spending time with him and the rest of my family. And yeah, that's probably about it. So what I am going to say is, a friend of mine, which Reed, I'm shouting you out, we've been conversing for some months now through a group that we're in, which I've told you guys about it before. It's called Media Women Connect, and we have been recently hanging out lately, and mind you, like, we're mutual friends with a lot of people, even my own boyfriend. So but we've been chatting a lot lately. She also has her own YouTube channel, which is called Miss Moss the Boss TV. I'll put the link in my description so y'all can check it out. And she's been doing this for years, and she has a good fan base, and I talked to her a lot about suggestions and content and how do you maintain everything along with your personal life, relationships, and everything like that. And she's been giving me some really good advice, so I'm trying to apply what she's been giving me on top of making sure it still fits in the realm of me, so I can better produce content and videos for you guys while also satisfying myself. So that's kind of what's been going on in my life right now. So I'm probably going to be uploading, if not every week, every 2 weeks. I'm going to try to not let 2 weeks go by without, you know, recording anything, because I really want to get stuff out. It'd be like I have stuff to talk about, but I gotta find the time to record it, and then make sure I'm still in bed, because I wake up at like 5:30 a.m. during the weekdays for work. The weekends, trying to relax but still get stuff done. I'm gonna try to not let more than 2 weeks go by without content. If I don't go 1 week or once a week, definitely not more than 2 weeks. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you guys for still watching older videos that I posted. I appreciate it a lot. So I will check y'all out later. It's May, finally. Happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And yeah, you guys enjoy this month of May. Hope y'all enjoying 2019 so far. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out.